All right, so we got our output from the previous video. Now, if you want to just X that out, you can save it if you want. I'm not going to save it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we're on the bottom of page 281 where we're discussing the steps to look at the Shapiro-Wilk test of normality. So we're going to want to go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics. So we're on step 1 on bottom page 281. And they ask us to go to Explore. Okay, so notice that they chose the same variables, but they're moving it over to the dependent list. So we're doing that, all 4 of them into the dependent list. And now we're done with step 1. And in step 2, they ask us to click on plots. We're interested in the plots. And we're going to look at, they ask us to check the normality plots with tests. Hit continue. And that's it. Hit OK. We're ready. Okay, so if you go all the way to the top, we look at Explore. So just in case, if you did not X out the screen, like I did in the beginning of this video, if you did not X out the screen and you still had it up and you went back and let's just say you're leaving this here, we're going to leave this table here and we're just going to click back here and do another analysis and get another output. It's going to still have that data, but I exited out and deleted it, so I started over. But anyways, so you'll want to scroll down until you see Explore, and then you'll know you're in the right output. It's just easiest to probably just delete everything you had before. But anyways, once you're down to Explore, you're in the new output. And you'll notice that this table looks kind of like what they have on page 282, that Explore table that they have there for test of normality. It looks kind of the same. We have the like 4 rows, the same 4 rows, but there's there's actually a difference. You'll notice the information here is totally different. That's because this is the wrong table. So you don't go in order like in the previous video. It's like all the output was in the exercise 26 output. So you're going to want to scroll down. You'll notice that the actual table that you're interested in is the test of normality. I mean, you'll notice that the name of the table that they have under Explorer is test of normality in the workbook. Now, you'll just scroll down until you find test of normality. You'll see the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test and the Shapiro-Wilk test. And you should have all the same output information, 0.373, 0.017, 0.001, 0.001 for significant, which is the p-value. Well, they'll discuss that here in the workbook. So read into how to analyze this table. This is the table that we're looking for, the test normality table. And yeah, read up on that. All the information that they have throughout the steps in the exercise that I've gone over in the past 2 videos. They'll just see how they're analyzing it, and then look over the study questions, see if you can answer all the study questions. Then look over the answers to study questions, make sure you can get the same sort of answers and analysis that they got based off of what we got from our outputs in the last 2 videos here. And if you have any concerns, let me know if you have any concerns under the exercise 26 under the in the QIF forum. I'll be more than happy to help. Yeah, good luck. Oh, and also one last thing that I really want to emphasize. Again, I mentioned this in the previous video. For the questions to be graded portion, you are not using all 20 data values. So I'm going to X this out. We're not using this anymore. Don't save contents. Okay, notice that we have all 20 data values here. And that's just for practice. For the practice problems, you're going to be using all 20 data values. But for the questions to be graded, you'll notice on page 287, there's a table 26.3. And it's the same data, but they don't have all 20 data values. They have only the last 15 for IDs 6 through 20. That's all they have. So you want to delete the first 5 when you do the questions to be graded. And they describe that on page 287. So make sure you do that when you before you start the questions to be graded problems, and you'll be in good shape. I'm not really sure how you can, if they'll let you. Yeah, so what did I just do? Oh, so you can cut cut a row and just cut these rows until you're down to IDs 6 through 20. Anyways, you can do that if you want, and in order to get down to the number of data values needed for the questions to be graded. All right, let me know if you have any concerns. I'll be more than happy to help.